Hi, I'm Whitney Morgan, Hashimoto's coach, gluten-free warrior, and creator of the Thyroid Reboot Method and the Gluten Gauntlet System. I can't count the number of times that I get asked, hey Whitney, do I absolutely need to give up gluten in order to heal my Hashimoto's? Well, the short answer is yes. In today's video, I'm going to give you the lowdown of the top 3 reasons why if you have Hashimoto's, you need to be gluten-free forever. But before we jump into it, I want you to hit that subscribe button and the bell next to it so you'll get notified every time I drop a new video. So listen up here. I have worked with dozens of women with Hashimoto's, and in every single instance, each woman has an underlying gluten sensitivity. Now, as crazy as that sounds, research does back up those numbers. Studies indicate that there is almost 100% correlation between Hashimoto's disease and gluten sensitivity or celiac disease. So what does that mean? It means you can be gluten sensitive or have celiac disease and not have Hashimoto's, but if you've got Hashimoto's, there's almost 100% chance that gluten is a real problem for you. A quick note here. It is so common for people with gluten sensitivity to have no apparent symptoms. And to complicate things a little further, in my experience with my clients, most women who believe they're living a gluten-free life aren't as gluten-free as they think they are. Identifying a hidden gluten sensitivity or hidden gluten contamination when you think you're gluten-free is part of step 1 of my Thyroid Reboot Method. There are many reasons why gluten is a huge no-no for anyone with Hashimoto's or any autoimmune disease for that matter. But today, I just want to focus on the top 3. Reason number 1 is increased intestinal permeability, or what we call leaky gut. Leaky gut is the primary cause of most autoimmune diseases, including Hashimoto's. And if your gut is leaky, your risk of developing Hashimoto's skyrockets. Here's the problem. Consuming wheat, or gluten, causes leaky gut in everybody, regardless of whether or not you're sensitive to it. Studies show that the gluten protein increases zonulin levels in the gut. And zonulin is an enzyme that disrupts or disassembles the tight junctions of the mucosal barrier. In addition to raising those zonulin levels, wheat also contains a toxic lectin that basically punches holes in your gut. So that's 2 major ways that wheat and gluten cause a leaky gut in everyone. So if you have Hashimoto's, a leaky gut is part of the reason why. And the first step to healing or reversing your Hashimoto's is to heal your gut lining. And in order to do that, you absolutely have to eliminate wheat and gluten from your life. Okay, reason number 2 is something called molecular mimicry. Research suggests that part of the gluten protein looks so much like your thyroid tissue that your immune system confuses one for the other. What's technically going on here is the gliadin peptide of gluten looks like thyroid peroxidase enzyme, an enzyme that plays a very important role in the production of thyroid hormone. And when you're sensitive to gluten, it's this molecular mimicry that causes your immune system to attack your thyroid. Has going gluten-free helped your Hashimoto's symptoms? If so, give me a thumbs up emoji in the comments. Okay, reason number 3. Remember that toxic lectin that I talked about in reason number 1? Well, this is called wheat germ agglutinin, or what we refer to as WGA. Now, not only does it give you a leaky gut, setting the stage for your autoimmune disease, but it also directly can cause Hashimoto's. Here's how that works. Once WGA punches holes in your gut, it gets through into your bloodstream. And from here, it can go virtually anywhere, to any tissue in the body. And WGA is a very sticky protein, and it likes to attach to the thyroid gland. Once it attaches to your thyroid, the immune system takes a look at it and says, hey, you don't belong here, and it starts to attack the WGA. But because that WGA is stuck to your thyroid, a lot of thyroid tissue gets destroyed in the process. And that starts the autoimmune process of your thyroid, and we're off to the races. This is what I call autoimmunity due to collateral damage. I think you'll agree that's 3 pretty solid reasons why if you have Hashimoto's, you need to be gluten-free forever. Because it causes a leaky gut in everybody, and it causes autoimmunity directly through molecular mimicry and through collateral damage. To learn more about my thyroid reboot method and how to heal your Hashimoto's from the ground up, click in the link that I've provided in the video description. Or if you're on Instagram, just head to my bio link. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, make sure to like it, subscribe to my channel, or maybe even share it with a friend who has Hashimoto's disease or any other autoimmune disease. And as always, if you have questions, leave them for me in the comments. I do my best to answer each and every one. Thanks a lot. See you next week. Bye.